Chefs, what is the beef? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. So, what to do when the voice in your head is giving you excuses and you really, really, really don't want to do that thing that you know you need to do. So, to give you a little bit of context and tell you a little bit of a story, from my point of view, I had a weekend away with the lads. It's an annual pilgrimage to Leeds, of all places. Watch a bit of the football, a few pints, fucking heavy 72 hours, pretty much in a nutshell, okay? And as I come back, I'm normally the real disciplined person who gets a lot of sleep in, always has a fucking plan, always follows the routine. And when I'm thrown out of that routine a little bit, it can throw me off, or at least it threatens to throw me off. And when I'm in that state of mind, I'll have all sorts of excuses. I'll have all sorts of negativity. I'll have all sorts of shit goes through my mind. Fuck this, fuck that. Good luck to it all. That kind of mentality. And I had those thoughts this morning as I woke up. And this is a funny thing because I don't really go through this a lot, but it has happened. So, Mr. Cunningham in the mix. So, this is a really, really, really important topic for so many chefs because so many of you are going to have these exact same thoughts. Like, I used to think about this all the time when I was at my worst, doing my most hours, when I was doing 80, 90 hour weeks. Like, I did not want to know about life. I did not want to know about being disciplined. I didn't give a fuck about the gym. I didn't give a fuck about taking care of myself. I didn't give a fuck about any of these things. And what happened as a result of that is my life slowly spiraled down into it was just chaotic. It was a nightmare. And I never got anything done. I always made excuses for things and I always blamed work for that. And that might have been somewhat justified and people might have felt sorry for me because I was working so much. But at the end of the day, those choices that I was making and that mentality that I had was only leading me down a dark road. It wasn't really taking me anywhere. You understand? It wasn't taking me anywhere. And I know a lot of chefs will go through that exact same thing where you'll have a very, very heavy weekend in work. You get absolutely destroyed in service. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, back to back to back. And then Monday, you don't want to know about it. You want to stay in bed all day. You want to sleep all day. You want to fucking forget about life. And any of those thoughts of having an active lifestyle, any of those thoughts of taking care of yourself or, being productive or waking up and cleaning the house or having food for the week, all of that goes out the window. In a second, all of it goes out the window. And I had those same thoughts myself and I understand that feeling and it's been a while since I've had it. What's really, really important to understand here is that the voice in your head a lot of times is a lie. It's a lie. We all have resistance in our mind. Yeah. Resistance is that voice. It's that thing that keeps you in your comfort zone. It's the thing that throws you the excuse and says, it's okay, just fucking scrap it today. It's the voice in your head that gives you that resistance so you procrastinate on that thing that you know you need to do. Want to go for a run, do it in an hour, then you end up fucking fobbing it off. You need to go to the gym. I can go in the morning. You never end up going. You know what I mean? I'll prep my food for the week. No, you don't. You'll do it tomorrow. What happens tomorrow is something gets thrown your way and then that's gone out the fucking window too. All of these things are a form of resistance in our minds and it stops us from doing it. And the days that you feel shit, the resistance is going to be absolutely fucking sky high. It's going to be sky high. In those moments, that is your most important hour. That is your most important hour. It's not what you do on the days that you feel good. It's not what you do on the days that you're fucking full of energy and life's great and everything's fantastic. It's not the point. It's what you do on the days that it's bad. It's what you do on the days where you're fucking tired and it's pissing rain outside and you don't want to do fuck all. That's the most important moment. Do you need to be a hero in those days? Absolutely not. Do you need to, absolutely smash everything out that you needed to? No, you don't. But, and what I've done today is number one, you got to address the negativity in your mind. You got to address the negativity in your mind. So for me, I'll always note some stuff down in my journal. I'll write down my thoughts. I'll write down if I feel shit. And then what I'll do from there is I'll flip it on its head. If I write down I'm tired, I'm negative, and I don't want to know about it today, okay, cool. Then I'll write down I'm not going to give in to that. What am I going to fucking do today? I'm going to finish my day satisfied. I'm going to get what I need to get done. And am I going to get everything done? Maybe not. But I'm going to get something done. And I'm going to show up. And when I show up, what happens is you're actively fighting that resistance. You're actively pushing against the fucking current that's nearly trying to drown you, And when you do that and you address that negativity, then you need to create a plan. You need to write down 2 to 3 things, not a massive list, 2 to 3 things that you need to do. You know, if I get these things done, will I feel satisfied today? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, that's what you need to go and take action on. And trust me, the discomfort of pushing through being tired and getting something done and then actually doing it and the satisfaction you get from that is so much fucking better than lying on the couch staring at the wall, fucking thinking, oh, life's so shit, you know? And that's easily what I could do today. I could easily fob shit off. I could easily, no one's fuck, I don't have anyone to answer to. Chef it is my thing. I'm the fucking boss of it. So for me to feel like shit and then it's coming into a day, it's like I could easily get away with making the excuse, but I don't allow myself to. Why? Because on days that I feel good, that's when it's easy. On days that I feel bad, that's when it's fucking hard. And when times are hard, you've got to do something. You've got to show up. You've got to get something done. And even in your own life, chef, you're going to have days that maybe you don't get a full fucking 2-hour gym session done. Maybe you don't clean your entire house and do your fucking shopping for the week. Maybe you don't have a massively active social life on that day. But have you tried to do something? You know, I'll always say to the chefs, you move every day. And even if it's like an exercise, like exercise is probably the biggest bang for your buck thing that you can do within your lifestyle. So like if you think about that, no, it's not going to be perfect. No, you might be able to get to the gym for hours, but fuck me, can you go for a walk? You know, can you go for a hike? Can you go for a jog around the block for 10 or 15 minutes? If you can, go and do it. And what ends up happening is you come back and all of a sudden that voice in your head that was so loud is very, very quiet at that point in time. And all the negativity starts to flood away and all the positivity starts to come towards you. Action cures fear. You got to understand that. So even a small amount of action on a bad day, that is the thing that keeps you in check and gets you towards the end goal, you know, because someone who's consistently good is always going to beat the shit out of someone who's great every once in a while. So don't be that person that's great every once in a while. Even show up on your bad days. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be great. You mightn't get a lot of shit done, but if you try and get something done, that is the most important thing. Understand that, chef. Do your best to try and beat the resistance in your head today, and I will catch you in the next video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Cheers.